Alright everyone, it's that time of the week again. Thursday, new Odyssey. What have we got? Disciples of Cornfield. Extra concentration is required. Oh boy. Okay, so there's pretty much guaranteed to be a cornfield in here. Alright, what are the maps? Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Out of all of these, I think this is probably the hardest one. Cornfield, in my opinion at least, isn't too difficult. You just need to have a good start. And then once you've got like a good start set up, you can start clearing out the important parts of the map. Anyway, let's have a look at what we've got. Hard standard on skates, 120% Moab health, 1 to 80. Okay, not bad. In the loop, same deal, except 4 to 85. Hedge, hard standard for 3 to 85. 3 to 90, end of the road. Ooh, that'll be difficult with DDTs. Yeah, this is why I think this is going to be a pain. And then Cornfield, hard standard 4 to 80. Okay, so the only thing that's really matching here is that all of these maps have corn? What? I know Cornfield has corn. The desert has cactus. Hedge has hedges. In the loop has leaves. And I don't even know what they're doing skates for. Trees? Water? I don't understand. I guess Cornfield's the big end piece, so maybe that's why they're mentioning corn. But it's just 120% Moab health, so Moabs will be a little bit stronger than normal, but we should be able to handle that. Let's have a look at what we can use. Clear all these guys out. It's looking good. No restrictions so far as we can tell. There we go. Oh. Adora it is then. Okay. And we get 10 towers max with 6 different towers. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but this is just a fact. This is probably one of the best early game strategies to go for. I love Crossbow Master for the crit hits. We're going to go Ice Monkey, actually. Surprisingly, we're going to go Ice Monkey. That's purely for the Moabs. Because Ice Monkey bottom path, if you get, what's it called? Something Impale. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's Icicle Impale. Icicle Impale is insanely good against Moabs. So is a Spectre. We'll throw that in there. And what else? What else? Ninja Alk automatically covers all bases of like regular balloons that you have to deal with. So you really just need like heavy hitters and Moab damage, which is what I've picked those guys for. We'll go for a Wizard. Wizards are pretty good as well. Now we can start doubling up. I wish there was a plus button on these guys themselves, like a plus at the top, and then just put the numbers to the side. I think that would be a much nicer system than having to like scroll up and down and find them here. But this is fine. This is fine. It's just I'm complaining. I'm complaining. All right. What else do we want? Maybe go for another dart, and let's go for another... Nah, we'll take away the other dart and just go for another Ninja Alk. I think that's a good setup right there. Oh, and it's perfect. It's sandwiched. So we've got 2s, 1s, and then 2s. All right, let's get into it. 120% Moab health. So that's not as bad as double HP Moabs. Double HP Moabs would be 200%. So it's not that terrible. Like, it's definitely not amazingly easy, but it's not as terrible as 200% or double HP Moabs. So I'm thinking, maybe if we do it, I think I like the idea of the ninja being here. That way when we buff its range, it can see over this side as well. And we are starting on round 1, so this should be a pretty easy beginning to build up to ninja discipline, which is what I'm aiming for. And with Adora, she's just a bit expensive. And so I'm going to try and get her after we've set up our ninja and alchemist fairly well. Like, not super fully maxed out sort of well, but maybe after sharp shurikens we can try and get Adora. But she is quite expensive. But there you go. So hopefully now we can clean up a little. Oh, we can. Completely. Beautiful. All right. Never mind. That worked out much better than I was expecting. Nice. Ooh. Oh man. I have had a tough day at TAFE today. We did some more cardio programs. Cardio just kills people. Like, I kind of understand now why every time we get clients to train, I understand why they say cardio is the worst. I don't want cardio. Don't put me near a cardio machine. If you put me on one, I will take you out. Alright, or to some extent of that. A lot of people will over-exaggerate how much of a pain cardio is. And I completely understand it now. Like, being forced to do really high-intensity cardio sessions sucks. And if you've ever had to do one, you know the pain. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a chill, sit down, listen, and write sort of session. So it shouldn't be too crazy. Alright, get Dora down here. Pretty chill, even at level 1. Not too bad. Should be able to clean up most things. Adora's devotion compels her to strike balloons down with furious vengeance. I do love reading the level 1 description. Sometimes I forget to, but it's actually just like, you know, they don't want to tell you the base stats of Adora, just being like, oh yeah, she can pop this many balloons and her beams do this much damage and all that. They don't want to yell, like, throw stats at you like that, so they just say something like, I don't know, Benjamin's elite hacking skills allows him to bring in some extra cash for the team. But they give you, like, no actual stats. Or like with Oben, it's just like, Oben uses his spiritual powers and connections with nature to attack the balloons and shred them from the inside. But you get where I'm going with this. But yeah, we should be pretty chill. Should be pretty chill. Because there's no custom rounds, which means we can expect a regular game. The only irregularity is going to be the 20% extra Moab health, which honestly shouldn't be too much of an issue considering we have Adora. Because a lot of the time I will do the Ninja Alchemist strategy with Benjamin, just to earn some extra cash, and he's essentially, he costs more than Adora, I'm pretty sure, and he doesn't really attack at all. So, Adora being able to attack and having this level 3 ability, which makes her attack insane, is certainly going to help out against a slightly stronger Moab. Alright, have we actually got... Yeah, okay, we did get Berserker. Alright, now we're just saving up for Bloon Jitsu. And then I'm going to try and go for the... Oof, Ice Monkey's actually quite expensive to go for. I think it was like 3,600. No, 36,000, sorry. I think it was 36,000 the last time I went for it. So we'll probably go for Dart Monkey first, just to cover round 63. And then on the maps where we go for a little bit longer, we'll go for something like a Ice Monkey or a Wizard, like a Prince of Darkness or something, or even a Spectre. All of them very good options. Pick and choose your favorite. Most of them should be able to destroy, like, almost all of the rounds. Even with 20% more Moab health. And especially Ninja Alk. Do not underestimate Ninja Alk. It almost works perfectly, even in double HP Moabs. That's just how strong it is. It can pretty much destroy a double HP Moab if you've set it up in the right sort of area. But there we go. Let's... Do we want... I think we want middle path here, because we're consistently going to be buffing the ninja anyway. So we may as well make the potions and stims that hit him stronger. Alright, and now, a brief word from our sponsor. Honda Civic. Oh, I wish. That is literally the only sponsorship I'm looking for now. If I'm offered any other sponsorship, especially a car sponsorship, I am not taking it. Unless it's Honda Civic. If it's just like a regular ad for like Raid's Shadow Legends or something, I'll do a test run. I'll like play the game or do whatever it is first as like a free trial before I actually advertise it. But Honda Civic, Straight up pass. Passes the test. Go on through. Go on. I will endorse the crap out of you. For those of you that don't get the context behind that, pretty much every time I've streamed, people have come to my stream and said, "Hey, I just watched a Honda Civic ad before your stream." We don't know why, but it's officially the sponsorship I'm aiming for. And it's not like there's set videos per streamer either. Like, people have gotten completely different videos on my channel as well, but Honda Civic just happens to be the majority, which I'm completely fine with. Oh, so we are going to be chilling a little bit like it's deflation mode right now. Obviously, you don't earn money in deflation mode, but we are literally we're just hanging out. Ninja? Dart Monkey and Adora just chilling, waiting to get some action. Adora's 29 pops. Dart Monkey's only got 13. But this is where the true action happens. Oof. Ninja Alkman. Don't underestimate it. It'll certainly carry you through most games. Okay, come on, round 50. Round 50 shouldn't be too hard. We managed to pop the Moab solely with the Ninja and Alchemist before it even reached Adora and the Dart Monkey. So that should happen again, and they're spaced out enough that it shouldn't overwhelm anyone. So I'm thinking we should be fine. Okay, perfect. Just what I was looking for. And bunch of ceramics, yeah, whatever. Now the Moab, sorted. Okay. Yeah, I think the Ninja placement was actually really good. Just because it does most of its damage while it's going around in a loop here, and it's got a lot of time to attack, and then it swings around here just for a little bit to clean up anything that it missed, which is great. 2 Moabs might be an issue. Never mind. Ninja's got us covered. That little backup area here plays out very nicely. Little penguins. Alright, so now we're gonna basically just wait until we get the Crossbow Master. If we see any Fortifieds come out, we are gonna have to use Adora's ability. Just because Fortifieds are scary in any sort of increase in Moab health. Oh, there we go. Crossbow Master makes it very chill. Speaking of which, we're gonna go for our Ice Monkey next. I think I want him like around here. Suits the map very well. And we're not versing DDTs, so we'll go middle path cross. Alright, well, now we're literally just chilling. No pun intended, but that really did work well. Because we're waiting on an Ice Monkey and we're on a map covered in ice and snow. Anyway, now we're literally just waiting to get Icicle Impale for 32,000. And so beyond that, feel free to do whatever you want, because the Dart Monkey's going to be able to cover round 63, which was my biggest concern until now. And so I feel like we should be able to hold off until we get Icicle Impale. So, we're just chilling now. Ninja did a pretty pathetic job there with the camo leads. Alchemist should have been able to help him pop those, but I guess he was slacking. How are we feeling about these Moabs? Dart Monkey? Yeah, that's what I thought. Perfect. Alright, so now we're literally just chilling, but I don't edit the first parts of these. So, let's talk about what's been going on with you guys. Have you guys been well? I'm pretty chill at the moment. Despite tomorrow being business class and just being writing and boring and all that, I'm still looking forward to it because there's no physical activity that's going to kill me. Oh, Fortifieds. We good. So there's no physical activity that's going to kill me, but it will be kind of boring. However, I'm looking forward to it because at nighttime tomorrow, around like 7:30, 8:30ish, I think, I'm going to try out I'm gonna go to a VR experience sort of place. So I obviously don't have enough money to be able to afford like the really cool fancy VR. where like you've got like the what do you call it? It's the little controllers in your hand, and you can play sort of Beat Saber and things like that. I don't have anywhere near fancy enough VR like that. I don't even have regular VR. Like, the closest I've got is a VR headset that allows you to put your phone inside of goggles, basically. So, not like the super immersive kind of VR, so to speak, but sort of the lowest bar for VR. Anyway, getting off topic. So I'm gonna go and test out like proper virtual reality tomorrow night, which is gonna be interesting. I've heard they've got Beat Saber, so I'm probably gonna be playing that for at least half of the time. And I'm just gonna see how it works, see how fun it is, amazing it is, and yeah, should be pretty dope. I will report on the experiences tomorrow, or maybe the day after that, or whatever. But fingers crossed, should be amazing. And maybe I can figure out how to get some cheap but effective VR stuff from them, or at least find out the brands so I can save up for it. Because I am not currently employed. I'm quite happily not employed though, because I've got enough stuff to worry about with my TAFE and my education. So I'll happily stay unemployed for the time being, and then at the end of the year I'll be fully qualified to just jump into the fitness industry. Fingers crossed, works out well. Wish me luck. And yeah, should be pretty great. Now, I don't know if we'll actually be able to afford... Oh no, we will. Never underestimate the amount of money rounds 78 and 79 can bring. That is what I've come to learn most recently about BTD6. I was also thinking about making a sort of tips and tricks, like sort of top 5 tips and tricks for like beginners in BTD6, sort of like middle, like intermediate players, and then like more advanced players. I feel like I'd be like best at doing the beginners and intermediate stage, because I myself don't really consider, like I don't really consider myself a super pro at the game. Just because like if someone threw me a challenge that was like 1% completion rate, I wouldn't have a hope in hell in figuring out how it works. But I feel like I can definitely inform some beginners, as well as some people that are pretty average at the game, looking for some tips to get even better. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I'm not gonna make it if no one's interested and no one wants to hear, which is completely fair enough. To be honest, I probably will make it anyway, but still, it'll decide whether I make it now or much later. All right, Icicle Impale, beautiful thing. Moabs will not be a threat, and neither will most balloon types. All right. So it's good to know that we can get that by around round 77, 76 if we continuously do this strategy. So not bad at all. And as you can see, the ninja's doing work. Like, even with the 20% extra health, he's still taking down BFBs pretty consistently. And then the Icicle Impale's just demolishing anything that comes near it. Especially these ceramics. Okay, well, not especially the ceramics, but still. Icicle Impale and the Crossbow Master certainly smashing out these ceramics. Well, maybe not the second lot, because they are camouflaged. So it will be more on the ninja side of things. I don't remember, can Adora see camo balloons? I don't quite remember. I don't think she can. No, I think that was Adora's weakness. Because she could pop... Yeah. Are we having troubles? Okay. It wasn't much. but I'd still rather do it properly. So let's fix this up. It's a very simple fix. We can just throw down a wizard. 022, and that should solve all the stragglers that tried to get through earlier. There we go. That should smash it. Just because I wanted to keep my 50 lives. 50 lives is much preferred. Especially because we're going to be on, what, Cornfield? And the hedge one, In the Hedge? Whatever it's called. Or is that the movie? Oh no, that's Over the Hedge. No, it wouldn't be that. Alright, but there we go. Oh, didn't even need the wizard. Well, I'm sure he assisted a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. Click this ability for fun. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's like an eraser, you know? You just click the erase button and then everything sort of just disappears. That certainly wasn't needed. As you can see, we can handle this round with ease without it, but it's just fun. It's just so much fun. And let's be honest, we wouldn't have ever needed to use any of those abilities on this map, so may as well give it a crack for fun time's sake. We'll get Dragon's Breath and Summon Phoenix for the memes. Because let's face it, it's not an extreme Odyssey. We don't need to pull our punches here. Throw everything we've got at him. Completely unnecessary once again. Because this Icicle Impale's about to smash this entire Zomagod into little bitty watermelon chunks. So it doesn't matter too much. But still, just for a bit of fun. And done. Beautiful. On to In the Loop. I do quite like In the Loop as a map. It wasn't super fun for Blunarius, but yeah, not bad. I do enjoy this map. Alright, 4 to 85. Round 4 is notoriously a pain. So I don't really mind losing lives here, if I'm honest. Because I kind of expect it. So I'm trying to put my ninja in the best spot to avoid losing lives. Give it a good range of coverage of the map. But round 4 is just notorious for taking people out, especially in chimps mode early on. So there we go, we do leak 4 lives there, but we should be fine beyond that. Because weirdly enough, round 5 is slightly easier. But yeah, I feel like round 4 is where a lot of strategies, if you're playing with like a sort of one life mode strategy or game mode, then round 4 is where that usually, it sort of cuts the slack, or cuts the crap, I should say. Because if you're trying to do a ninja start, good luck. Good luck not losing a couple lives there. But I still think ninja start's probably one of the best options. Well, at least out of the selection that we've chosen. You could always just go for multiple dart monkeys to avoid losing lives. But I don't really use multiple dart monkeys all that much, if I'm honest, so I just sort of leave them out of it. Alright, now where to put Adora? I am tempted to put her smack in the middle, just so that she can hit a little bit down here, a little bit up here, a little bit over there. She won't be like engaged constantly, but if we need to, her first ability is going to bump that range up to essentially this whole map. Which is kind of what I'm thinking is the priority here. Just like efficiency with ability, like sort of maxed out. So we'll see if we can do it. Should be fine. Ninja's pretty good at carrying once he gets to sharp shurikens with seeking shurikens. I've noticed that quite a lot in doing many chimps modes. Alright, so let's just smack in the middle. See how she goes. Shouldn't be too bad. Here we go, already helping out. Ooh, almost. $8 to get to the next level. Nope. Too rich for my blood. Alright. Now do we want double shot? Yeah, why not? I usually do go for an alchemist when when the top path upgrades become more expensive than actually buying an alchemist. That's when I usually decide to buy an alchemist. But why not? Double shot does offer more protection, and leads don't come until round 28, so we should be all good. Alright. And what 5th tier should we aim for this time? I still feel like best 5th tier to start off with is probably Dart Monkey. Just for the critical hits and guaranteeing your safety for round 63. But I do also like the idea of trying to go for a Prince of Darkness. So I think we might give that a shot. We'll see how it goes. I highly recommend, if you're doing this strategy, that you go for a Crossbow Master with the Dart Monkey. I would highly recommend that after getting the appropriate Ninja Alch buffs. But I'm going to see if we can get a Prince of Darkness. Just because I do love me a good Prince of Darkness. Alright, so I've always loved Wave 27 in both this and BTD5, just because I always associate this round of like a rainbow assortment of balloons coming out ever so gently against you. I've always just assigned that as this is the round before lead balloons. It's weird because that seems very obvious, but like, I don't know, every time I see a rainbow assortment of balloons now, I'm just like, well, something less beautiful is coming. It's going to be solid, it's going to be cold, it's going to be metal, and it's not going to like sharp objects. Alright, a little bit more, and come on, there we go, beautiful. Alright, stronger stem on the way, Adora hanging out, doing some cool party tricks or something, flicking up a dab or two here and there. I don't know what she's up to. I don't really use the blood sacrifice thing all that much, to be honest. Like, I can see it being useful, especially useful in challenges. Oh, people love making complex challenges where you have to sacrifice things with Adora. But yeah, I personally never use it in actual games, if that makes sense. I just kind of leave it alone and let Adora level up for herself. Alright, now that we've got all that prepared, I think I'll go for a faster throwing. Because I want to put my Prince of Darkness within the range of the Alchemist, I think. Make it a little bit more spicy and strong. I also want Prince of Darkness to be the first thing actually attacking the balloons. Just so that the pure damage from the POD, Prince of Darkness, hits the balloons first, and so the revival process of the balloons can happen faster. Because if the Prince of Darkness isn't actually attacking and getting pops, then it's not really resurrecting any balloons either. So let's get Shimmer. Adora will thank us for that. Unpopped Army is also fairly cheap, so we can wait on that one. Not too bad, not too bad. Wall of Fire's doing bits right now. Absolutely shredding all of these guys down to pretty much nothing. There we go. So now we've got the balloons coming around this circle. And I think it's a shame that Prince of Darkness sort of pushes back where the balloons spawn in. Because I really appreciate the balloons spawning in really early and coming around this loop. But once you upgrade to the Prince of Darkness, the balloons start spawning like back here. Which I think is kind of awkward, because I feel like most of the balloons I pop are up front. But we'll see, we'll see. So I do like Prince of Darkness just because it's around a similar cost to the Dart Monkey 5th tier. Super handy, super easy to get early on. Anything that costs more than like 25,000 or even like 30,000, you're pushing it. You know, if you're trying to get that 5th tier before round 63, you're pushing your luck. And it's pretty scary to try and make it. Thus, I like to take the more chill route Just go for something that you know will make it to 5th tier. Or at least just go for something that you know will destroy round 63 without a sweat. Because I know for a fact that was the wave I'd lost to the most in BTD5. BTD6, I feel like the wave I lost to the most was like 98 or 99. Definitely not 100. I feel like if you can beat round 98 and round 99, round 100 is almost easier. Almost. The only difficult part about that, I'd say, is having the actual popping powder deal 20,000 damage, or whatever amount of damage the bad can take. I think it's 20,000. Or the DDTs that spawn from the bad. You know, having DDTs spawn halfway through the map is not exactly where you expect DDTs to spawn normally, so you might not have a good enough setup to deal with that sort of thing. But yeah, round 98 and 99 have crushed me the most as of late. Everything else, fairly chill. Blinarius Elite, also very much crushing me in the rounds past round 100. But, yeah, I hope we see something other than Blinarius show up soon. I'm looking for any of the other Balloons Monkey City boss fights. Alright, well, that should be our Prince of Darkness. Yeah, see, that's what I meant. They spawn further back, and they don't go as far as they used to, like, forward. Like, they don't make the distance. Yeah, they only stop, like, around here, which isn't bad, considering, like, the Prince of Darkness is going to be the only thing attacking up until that point. But if you had, like, monkeys and towers closer down here that were pretty strong, then it kind of just makes the Prince of Darkness feel a little bit crappy. Alright. And what else should we go for? Let's go for a Monkey Ace. Why not? We'll switch it up completely. Throw out the Dart Monkey and throw out the Icicles. Let's go for a Monkey Ace, or rather a Spectre, and a Prince of Darkness. Why not? Throw things up in the air like that. Alright, now we're literally just waiting for 26,000 cash to be able to buy a Spectre. And then we should be chillin'. I'm hoping a Prince of Darkness can destroy round 63 with minimal effort. If not, we might have to recruit a Dora. We shall see very soon if that'll be the case. I kind of forgot it was 20% more Moab health. How are we looking? Oh yeah, nah. Easy win, easy win. These BFBs absolutely dominate against round 63. Which sounds very weird now that I think about it, but yeah. Okay, so we're literally just cruising now. Once again, we can sit back, relax, grab a snack and watch, grab a drink from your water bottle. I really need to fill up my water bottles. Oh, wait, hold on. I have some water in my... Do I? In my bag? I think so. I shall have a look. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Remember to stay hydrated, kids. It's very important. And not through juice. Juice is great, but most juice is very sugary. So get the natural stuff. Get the natural juice, 100% orange juice, or apple juice, or whatever. I don't know why I'm giving a sort of PSA right now, but water's your best choice for hydration, in my opinion. Whew. And weirdly enough, I kind of like it now. Like, as a kid, I never really enjoyed water. I always wanted a sweet tooth sort of kick. Like apple juice, orange juice, some sort of juice. Put sugar in my water, that'll do it. Or even just Gatorade, you know? Or like Powerade, or one of those sort of electrolyte supplements. But yeah, now I'm a big water fan. Hell yeah, go water. You want to lose weight? Cut out the soft drinks. Replace it with water. So long as you're, you know, eating and exercising the same way. I'm gonna stop. Right, I'm gonna stop doing PSAs. Let's promote Honda Civic again. Alright. But it seems like we're doing pretty well here. Balloons aren't getting anywhere near the end of the map. And we're about to get our second 5th tier, the old Spectre. And we can press the number 3 for fun. And it honestly doesn't make too much of a difference. Like, all the balloons still end up going over here to die. It's just the, it just gives Adora a bit of satisfaction being able to actually hit the balloons. But she won't have it for much longer, because the Spectre's gonna absolutely steal all of the pops very quickly. In just a few secondos here, and boom, there you go. Spectre is an absolute unit. I can't tell you how many times, even like in Odysseys alone, the Spectre has carried most of my games. It is insane how great this guy is and how cheap he is for that greatness. Like, look at that. Round 76 just went by in a flash because the Spectre said, I don't care if you're regrow ceramics, just die. Oh, it's truly a thing of beauty. Now we get to watch rounds 77, 78, and 79 give it a shot. And then a ZOMG can try its best. And then 5 more rounds. And we're out of here. As usual, part 2 will be released tomorrow. I should record it tonight. Or, no, I'll record it tomorrow before I head off to the VR experience. And then that way I can upload it before I head out and then have nothing to worry about over the weekend. Right, yes, I forgot about that. We did go for the Spectre path that can't see camo balloons. So we did have to rely on our Prince of Darkness for that one. Other than that, we're looking pretty chill. Can we get another 5th tier in time? Probably not 5th tier, unless we go super cheap, like the Ultra Jug. Eh, screw it, why not? We'll go for an Ultra Jug. Ultra Jug's pretty good on maps where you've got a straight line of sight. Just because you can line up the shots very well. You can hit him on last as well. That way he's more often than not shooting down the straight line rather than aiming, like, say here and just missing half the balloons when he could be lining up more shots that way. So we'll go for that. How are we looking on ZOMG poppin' power? Oh yeah, it's going down. A little bit more difficult than I was expecting, but there you go. Get yourself an Ultra Jug. Should definitely smash out some more damage here. Oh yeah, you can start seeing some of the BFBs later on take damage earlier than normal. And the Spectre's going to be targeting the front of the pack. And same with the Prince of Darkness, so it's going to be the extra pierce that this Dart Monkey has here. Throwing him down the back there. Not bad, not bad. It's just like bowling. Alright. This doesn't have an alk buff, but neither does this guy. That's fine. Shouldn't cause too many problems. What else should we go for? Go for an Arcane Spike. That's pretty handy for a decent cost. Arcane Spike does pretty dope amount of damage to mob balloons. Obviously not as great as the Archmage, but it's still a pretty damn good 4th tier, even for the cost. Quite pricey for a 4th tier, but it is certainly worth it. And this is pretty much going to be it. So, I mean, we can use Adora's ability here. She does seem a little bit left out, just sort of chilling. Oh, we'll save it for the last round. There you go. Alright, and first ZOMG. And second one. Are there multiple? Like, more of them? Oh no, it's just the 2. Alright, so Adora, you can help out. get your extra damage buff as well. And absolutely cheesecaked them. Easy as. Alright. So, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to be covering the last 3 maps, including, what's it called? Hedge, End of the Road, and Cornfield. But that was part 1 of Disciples of Cornfield. So, I hope you guys all found some nice strategies to go by, or even just found some pretty dope 5th tiers that you really like, that are able to handle Moabs and things like that. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in part 2. Take care, everyone.